grind.
Who's VA? AoS is MD. I'm thinking of.
AoS is MD?
AoS is MD.
I thought it was Nova.
Nah, he's Maryland.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I just completely wrong.
But this is definitely a matchup that has been played a bit throughout quarantine. Not even throughout quarantine, throughout the return. And just a fair back air off that start. Very strong start from Dexter. 20 seconds in, and it is a 3-2 stock hit.
He's been hitting that so consistently tonight. Like, he just seems like he's back on his BS right now.
Yeah. And AoS, definitely a player we've seen a lot of since the return. Definitely one of like a player who's hard grinded over quarantine and has shown for it. But of course, Dexter, one of the top 5 players in MDVA, seems to be back on his shit. I'm just gonna say it. But everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
All right, yeah. You used your one.
I used my one. I haven't used it for a month.
Good use. Some respect. All right, but moving on here, it does seem as though this is kind of like the battle of the nonsense characters because Dexter gets so many consistent kills early with Wolf, and AoS is a player known for just flip-kip shenanigans.
Yeah, they're just blowing each other up.
There is no neutral, only war. Violence is the only answer and the solution.
Hey, if it works, it works. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a really early kill there off that flip kick. And at this point, yeah, I can't even say like, oh, at this point, AoS has to like find like some good solid damage and take a stock early, because that's all they've been doing. They haven't really given a chance to let the other breathe. You get that 5 seconds when you respawn. That's the only breathing you get. And
back air just bursting out of that situation, tries for the flip kick. AoS not going to connect and not going to get the down air either. Dexter bursting out of the corner, taking full stage control from AoS, nearly killing with that back air too.
I think he's dead. Yeah, didn't have the flip kick and caught his jump on that back air.
But I'm better. That is the Wolf special. No matter what tools your character has, Wolf might be better. This character is... I feel like people forget about how busted Wolf is. Like,
yes.
We always move on to the new hotness with this game, and right now it's Pythra and Diddy. Like, we're complaining about Pythra, we're complaining about Diddy, but I think, hot take, Wolf might be, like, people say that Mario's an all-rounder. I think that that's nonsense, and Wolf is like the best all-round character in the game. He doesn't, I don't say that he's the best in the game, but he's a character who has so few exploitable weaknesses and so many incredibly exploitable strengths that solid players like Dexter can make this character shine.
Yes. And speaking of things that Dexter is very good at, this stage, just playing on the stage in general. We saw it last set when he played against Ghostly, how he was able to, it seemed like with ease come back from a 3-stock deficit. And definitely with help of this stage, the general plat layout definitely worked well for both characters. But mentioned that fair bear, which Dexter just missing there, that will explode early on this stage.
AoS forced into an edge trap, but yeah, flip kick just means, hey, I got center stage now. What are you going to do about it?
Invincibility, I have a ton of those.
Flip kicking over the gun, just using that jump from edge, it just sends AoS so high that Dex has to struggle to actually get a solid hitbox up there.
Yeah, and AoS is going back to mid stage. He doesn't need to commit to any option right now. He's at kill percent. Dexter isn't. Just wait a little bit.
Good side B. I really like that option from Dex, just getting back as quick as possible, not trying to stall anything, so that AoS can intercept with a lingering hitbox.
Yeah, and right now, this is definitely in kill percent. If you're AoS, you can definitely get this kill on Wolf. But question is will Dexter provide you with those opportunities? Because Dexter isn't really one to play that unsafe to give you those chances.
He just doesn't like to hit buttons. Like, Dexter's not a matchy player unless he's in a matchup that like really rewards his character. He likes to like watch what you're doing and just pick you apart.
Yeah, and just building up these platforms is really allowing these combo extensions. Oh, Dexter waited there.
Patience by Dexter. In corner, bursts out with the neutral air. Now he's got an edge trap, trying for that back air immediately. Not going to connect. Look at the movement by AoS, using that platform to its fullest.
That was a risky fair there, because that up smash is very, very good at catching options. And You're just wondering right now, how, if you're AoS, exactly how you're going to be able to take back to sleep. Because Dexter is not committing. He's running backwards and using lasers. And yeah, if you have to try to find a way to get safely in there against Wolf, and you can't always do that, even with really good buttons like ZSS.
Just look at Dex running at AoS, trying to force out an unsafe option like a roll, but not biting his AoS. Getting some solid damage here. Oh, that grab. Dexter, if he got that solid hit in that nair, that could very well have forced AoS into a really awkward spot.
Yeah. Oh, that Fairs did not connect again, but not good GI coming out from Dexter. And that could have been even worse, but nah, missed grab. Just gonna immediately up tilt that. And that move can struggle to kill at times, not if you have that high percentage CSS.
Delaying the recovery was Dex, not trying to get spiked early, but that's fair. It looks like it's not safe on hit at low percents, and AoS exploiting that with the quick option.
Yeah, and AoS was going for that movement there with the roof. Oh, I think he got caught with flip kick.
You dead? You are? The weak hit nair.
Hey, if it works, it works. That's all he had to do at that point. And that was just Dexter just simply being one step ahead of AoS the whole time.
I agree. It was one of those where it felt like AoS had his moments, but Dexter consistently just picked apart the playstyle. There's really nothing that you can do in that situation except recognize where your habits are and what your opponent is doing to exploit them. Because Dex right there, you don't get a domineering win like that against a player of AoS's caliber without